And we're live again today. I just did the daily recap on gold, silver, platinum, dollar, oil, all that good stuff, and thought that I would like to do a uranium recap because we haven't done that this week. A lot of stuff has happened, and I know that many of you guys loves uranium. So let's see what the chart has done for us this week. As always, follow me on Twitter and YouTube as well. I highly appreciate it. And nothing you see here is financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. And if you have any requests, anything you want to say, leave it in the comments below. I will happily answer, as you know. So let's get right into it. Uranium, our favorite sector of all time, at least mine, anyways. So what has happened today or this week? There it is. So uranium, we have broken out of the long-term golden trend line. And right now we are fighting. This is the daily, by the way. And right now we are fighting to stay above retest resumption. So my take and where my eyes are drawing attention to is right now this shorter term golden trend line right here, which is the breakout highs. As you can see, breakout, a false breakout, I know, breakout, retest. And if we can clear that, then this is where we go for URA anyways. So it looks really good, and we might need some final confirmation here, but still, we are broken out. As you also can see in the individual companies that I have added here, very close to breaking out on a lot of them, so looks fine. However, on the URNM, which is a 100% pure play ETF, we still need to break out. You can see we have a rail here compared to the other chart, but we have a perfect golden trend line. We have a rail, and we are now going for actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touches to this rail and coming in for number 6. So where are we on the shorter term? We are in a short-term uptrend channel here, parallel channel. And if we break it here, my suggestion is that we go all the way up here very quickly to around 42. And we are at 33 right now. So a $9 gain on top of that, that's roughly 30% or so if we can break out here. So yeah, we still need to break out. We are still a few, what is it, like 5% away from the breakout for URNM. We are very close, so hopefully this will be it. Hopefully this will be the time. Let's look at the Sprott physical uranium trust. Zooming out here, you can see the green dots here for the touches of this long-term green support. Let's make it golden because it's a major one. We had some breaking out here, couldn't take out the high over there, so we broke down again. Retest, fake down, and now we are sitting below the red long-term resistance coming down here, which is not ideal. So we really want to get it back above again. So this right here, we really want to get back above again and not breaking down, obviously. Breaking down here would also mean uranium spot price is falling down. And then I have a rough time or tough time seeing that URA and URNM will break out to the upside, and the miners for that matter. So yeah, we have some work to do right here. I think if we add we can do like this. It's very clear, like that. Then we have the channel. We can make it. Let's make it blue right there. So we have it for further visuals when we get into. So we need to break the blue bull flag or blue channel, whatever you want to call it, before any further upside in this chart. So Denison Mines looking very good. You can see again, quite similar. This is what I always do. My charting is somewhat, I would say, simple, but still it works for me. Long-term golden trend line breakout here. As you can see, inverted head and shoulders all the way down to meet the target of that shoulder at the lower golden trend line. And now we're above again, and we are flagging or consolidating, whatever you want to call it, right here. Very bullish. So where do we want to see break? What do we want to see break? It is right there for you guys. There it is. Hopefully yesterday wasn't a breakout or a fake out, but still we want to get above this cluster right here. Then we have a confirmed breakout, but it's still toying with us. That's for sure. I didn't want to show that one. CCJ still looking, or CCO, Chemical, whatever you can see. We are at a very big resistance in Chemical. Very, very big. And I would be surprised actually if we break it to the upside right here, right now. So I would be careful. You can still see the move it has done from like 7 to 45. That's amazing. Um, and we have this golden band right here. You can see it right there. And and yes, we have broken out, retest resumption. So we really need to break the 44, $45 mark soon. Let's see. This is, excuse me, this is mega uranium. I have the golden trend line here. It's a bit of an internal moment. You have the high here, but this one connects way more dots, right? And we have a breakout retest situation here again. We're a bit below, but still, it's still a retest. Hopefully, we go higher from here on. Um, Energy fuels, one that I have a big position into. Um, we have two golden trend lines. I would say we have the outer, which will touch here, and then we have the inner from this high over here. You can see it coming down right there, all the way down. So again, nothing much more to add. We still need the breakout here, getting above. I would call it here actually would be fine, but still getting above 9 in that range, 8 to 9, 8.5 to 9 would be preferable. And then we have more upside. But now we have a big down day today, 4%. And for any of you, you can notice that we have a possible head and shoulders here. Not ideal. We really need to negate it and get back above the 200 moving average and the golden trend lines. So yeah, here we have fission. FU. Oh, excuse FU. Yeah, my bad, my bad. Fission. And we're still struggling with this long-term golden resistance coming here. So we need to break above 0.38 in that range. Then we have further upside. And then we will go to see the high here at 0.5. But yeah, you could argue, let me show you, that you have a rising trend line there. So if you break below, that's bad. Breaking above, obviously that's good. And we are getting right into the apex. So it's decision time next week or tomorrow for fission. That's for sure. UEC, look at this UEC right here. You can clearly see. Okay, I've been watching this one for days because UEC is one of the bigger uranium miners or companies. So if UEC is breaking out, then this one could also break out, right? So touch there, a touch here. Maybe need to lower it a bit. There it is, right there. So we have a breakout. The reason why I lowered it a bit for the wicks is because of this one here and this first one here. So it aligns better. So we have a breakout, hopefully, retest resumption. Would be nice to get above. It's clear as day, actually. Right there, right here. There it is. 3.46 roughly. 3.46. Getting above that, and UEC will go higher, way higher. So that's very interesting to see. We will get that within next week. Or next week is over, let's say. Very quickly, laramide here, one big squeeze, waiting for a breakout to the upside. Again, we have the 1, 2, 3 lower lows. Looks good. Hopefully it's a breakout to the upside. UEC is 1, 2, 3 lower lows, breakout, retest, hopefully resumption. As you can see, a lot of charts is just right below the golden trend line, waiting to break out, or we have broken out and we are retesting right now. So it's very pivotable level right here. where the retest needs to hold, and we need the other charts to break out. But as you know, on the URNM, we are right below a major breakout. Similar here, find chart, find base load 1, 2, 3 lower lows in a falling wedge. We need to break to the upside and get above that's 0.445. Then we have a move all the way up here, a 100% move to the low side in my view of this long-term channel. Okay, let's look at some ratios. URNM divided by the uranium spot price. So you want this to go up in order for the miners to outperform the metal itself, the uranium spot. And where are we now? I won't go that much into detail. We have the golden trend line here. This is the goal. You have a bit of a skewed, whatever you want to call it, inverted head and shoulders right there. We need to break above here. And when we do, that's where you will see all the miners go ballistic, breaking out, and so on. We might have a third touch, retrace, and then we go, but still, it really wants to go here. And this 0.55 level roughly seems to be the floor, as you can see all the way across. We had a bit of a dip here, but still looks good. Long term, URA divided against the XLE, the energy sector. This was the last doodle that I made when we looked at it. Right over here when we started to break down, and we are doing something similar. Let's see. Hopefully we can get a breakout here. On the fourth go, if we can, again, that's also when uranium miners will start to really do some gaining. So you can see here, both on the ratios, the individual stocks, also the URNM, we are very close to big breakouts against most of it. But again, we cannot celebrate until we have a confirmed breakout. Until then, we are still underperforming most of the things we are measuring against. This one right here I find funny. I showed it a few times before. This is uranium spot price against nat gas, and we are breaking down, meaning nat gas is outperforming the uranium spot price. But here is the kicker in my view. I don't think the uranium spot price will go down that much, even go down at all. So I think, as I posted on Twitter recently and also in the previous recap that I did just 20 minutes ago, I think nat gas is in for a big bounce here. Obviously gaining, let's say 30% on the nominal, but also against the uranium spot price, we could see it go all the way down here for a big outperformance in the short term. So nat gas is looking good. And we have XLE, which is the energy sector, I know, but if the energy sector is outperforming the Nasdaq or the SP 500, usually that's also the same for uranium because it's energy related, right? So still, just want to show you this. I've shown it before. We have the touches here. So we are again blue bull flag into the long-term golden resistance. And if we break out here, meaning XLE, which is the oil, which is the energy sector ETF, then also uranium will follow. That's my take because they are so heavily correlated to each other. And yeah, so this is looking very good. You can see a big bounce here today, big green candle. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have an XLE against URNM. So you could see that the XLE against the SPX is trying to break out of the bull flag. And here you have actually the XLE. It broke down from the squeeze against URNM. And yes, we have a bit of a retrace today, this week, but still, overall, this break right here could be something major to the downside, where uranium or URNM will outperform even XLE. So yeah, but until proven, we need to get below this 2.27. And as you can see here on the daily, it broke out of the blue falling wedge. There it is, breakout, retest. And now we're trying to make a resumption. So let's see next week how big legs this ratio have in favor of XLE. Okay, that was my take on uranium. Again, as you can see, let me show you the URNM. Look at where we are. I want to just delete this one, delete that one, and this one, just to give you a clear visual. This is where we stand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah, again, it looks really, really good. Again, I will not celebrate until we have the confirmed breakout above 36, which is right there. So it looks good, but it could go south very quickly if we have, overall energy like oil going down, overall markets going down, which will drag everything down. Then we can quickly see a spill. Don't get me wrong, it can happen very quickly, and it will get very nasty. But still, for now, we are really trying to pounce on this. Boom, right there, you can see it. They're getting shorter and shorter and shorter, right? So that's very good, meaning that the buyers are stepping in quicker in this squeeze right here. So anyways, enough rambling from my side. I hope you liked it. Do you think that the fifth go here on URNM will be the time where we break to the upside? Please comment below. And yeah, have an awesome evening, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. And see you in the next one. Cheers.